Talking to our children about sex and procreation often makes many parents feel a little uneasy.
Anna Marie Expert Parenting.
Some people say that babies come from Paris. Some other people say that storks are the ones that bring the babies. But at some point we need to be honest with our children. Always honest. One way is to say that daddy plants seeds of love in mommy's tummy. And then we all find our own ways to explain this. But it's an important conversation, and with the right approach, it can be a positive experience for us and for our children. Research in psychology tells us that being open and honest and age-appropriate helps children develop healthy attitudes toward their bodies and relationships. So, how do we begin? First, it's important to know that talking about sex and procreation isn't a one-time conversation. It's an ongoing dialogue that changes as your child grows. This is very important to have it very clear in mind. Children are naturally curious, and they'll ask questions at different stages. The goal is to answer in a way that's truthful, simple, and matches where they are developmentally. For young children, keep it basic. They might ask where babies come from. We can start by explaining that babies grow in a special place inside the mother's body, and it's called the uterus. Depending on their age, we might say that a body is made up of many cells. And a baby starts when a tiny cell from the mother and a tiny cell from the father come together. We don't need to go into much detail. They'll come back with more questions as they grow. As kids get older, they need more information. And by the time they reach pre-adolescence, it's a good idea to talk about how bodies change during puberty. Explain that these changes are natural and happen to everybody. This is also a time to introduce the basics of how reproduction works, including the role of sperm and eggs. Research shows that kids who get clear and accurate information from their parents are more likely to make informed and safer choices later on. It's important to focus not just on the biological side, but also on relationships and emotions. Talk about respect, consent, and how healthy relationships are built on trust, care, and mutual understanding. This sets the foundation for our children to think critically about the values they want to carry into their own relationships as they grow. Of course, we might wonder, when should I bring this up? When? Should I wait for them to ask, or should I start the conversation? This is a very common question that many parents ask. Experts suggest that if our children aren't asking, it's still good to bring up the topic in a calm and casual way. For example, if something comes up in a movie or TV, that could be a natural moment to start talking about it. The key is to create an environment where our children feel safe asking questions. And we don't need to worry if we don't have all the answers. Not at all. It's okay to say, I'm not sure about that. Let's learn about it together. And that's all. And then we follow the path. This shows that learning about this topic is normal and it's a normal part of growing up. Finally, keep the tone open and non-judgmental. If our children feel like they can talk to us about anything without shame or embarrassment, they're more likely to come to us when they have questions or concerns in their future. Remember, talking to our children about sex and procreation isn't just about giving them facts. It's about building trust, encouraging curiosity, and helping them develop healthy, respectful attitudes towards themselves and others. And may all the birds and bees have long, happy lives. Thank you so much for watching and being here. Like and subscribe for more content, and love, joy, and respect always. See you next time.
Anna Marie Expert Parenting.